Spring is almost here, and for lots of families, that means a little bit of spring cleaning.
Yeah, that's on my to-do list. But where do you start? What should you do first? Great Day at 9A is trying to help all month long. We're starting a series for busy families to help you get organized every Monday during the month.
And Marcy Jones is live at someone's actual house with our friend Chelsea Wade, the founder of A Good Home, who was here in our studios with us a few months ago. She's on Mommyhood Unscripted. Marcy, where are we starting? We're so excited about this.
I know. I can't wait to roll up my sleeves and dig in. I've just been catching up with Chelsea. I'm so excited to see you in person. I heard you when you were in studio. You have so many cool hacks and tips for anybody who missed your segment before. Tell us a little bit about how you got into this and how you came up with A Good Home.
Sure. So I started as an executive assistant after school, and organization was a requirement for my job.
Yeah.
And it started transcending out of the office and into the homes of people that I worked for. And so when I moved back to Connecticut in 2017, I started A Good Home, and I've been at it ever since.
And I remember 2017 was a big year for organizing. Like when we were chatting off camera, you mentioned the home edit. I feel like that was a time where people were, Marie Kondoing and getting all into, this is your space, take pride in it, and find ways to make it work better for you.
Yeah, absolutely. So it was really the start, I would say, of kind of aesthetic home organizing, looking at your home, wanting to make it more functional and work better for you, but also beautiful at the same time.
Yes, and I feel like too, not that it's always about the pictures and the videos, but nowadays with so much social media, things get put up and you're like, oh, I should have put my kid's soccer bag away before somebody panned around my living room. So it's not all about that, you're right, but it's about what works for you and your life. So we've got this pantry open in front of us. Let's say that this is the job that you are set up to do. Where do you even start with something like this?
So we start with the in-home consultation, and it's where I first kind of assess the space, look at all of the belongings, I take measurements, kind of understand the space that I'm working with.
Yes.
And then I have to combine the space that's allotted with the supplies that you have and kind of come up with a plan of how the space is best suited.
Okay, so these drawers are pretty interesting. They're the ones that come out.
They're really functional drawers.
Yeah.
There's just, in this cabinet itself, it's a beautiful cabinet. There's these really functional drawers. It's just lacking a defined layout and systems.
Yes.
So that's what we're going to do.
They need boundaries, right?
They do.
It's just wild in there. All right, so what would you say, is there a format that you follow?
There is. So we've already kind of predetermined a layout that we're going to work with today. So I'm going to dedicate the bottom drawer to snacks and then work my way up. And it kind of has to do with the progression of the day, what you'd be accessing throughout the day.
Yeah.
So snacks are in the bottom because we want children to be independent.
We have to think about height.
That's it.
Easy access for the kids.
Snacks, exactly. And then I'm going to follow that with breakfast.
Okay.
There's going to be a wellness drawer for smoothies and drink mixes in the morning, which are very common in pantries.
Yeah.
And then a cooking drawer, which is a little bit more generalized and has things like beans, sauces, that sort of thing. And then we'll finish this cabinet with dinner, and then there's going to be baking up top.
Oh, I love that. And as far as different vessels to put within the shelves to kind of have that containment, do you have any tips or hacks, or is that something that, people supply for you, or can they say, hey, Chelsea, I want you to do it all?
It's typically full service, so I'll source the bins themselves. I think people often think, okay, I need to use the entire width of the drawer, but I'll show you in the snack drawer, for instance, we're actually kind of going to divide the snack drawer into 4 different sections.
Okay.
These bins are great because they're actually bathroom bins.
Okay.
But they work anywhere in the house. They're only $8 each.
Oh, not bad.
And it's just a way to contain and define the subcategories that are in the snack drawer.
Definitely. And I know people are dying on the other end of the camera to figure out a way to get a hold of you. What's the best way for people to get the info about A Good Home?
www.agoodhomect.com.
Perfect. All right. Well, I think we're going to get busy in between our 2 segments, right?
We are.
What can people expect to see when we come back on the wax?
A beautiful and organized space.
What? That'll be the first for me. All right, guys. We'll see you in just a little bit.
Right.